to be honest with you, because acting and writing are just bullshitting. That's all there is to it. When you write, you bullshit on the paper or, type of way, all that shit. Acting, you're just bullshitting out loud, you know, and that's all there is to it. The reason I say this partially is because with either one, it's usually best when it just flows out of you, and with improv, it pretty much has to, right? If you think of something, you got to do it because you got no other option. You got nothing else you can think of at that moment. So, as far as acting or writing a whole thing, the reason I'm saying this too is I've done what? I think I have 3 mockumentaries up currently. I have 3 shorts. One's a silent out as well, and those are just ones that have basic outlines and then are improv the whole way through, right? Like I come up with an idea, and as soon as I came up with an idea, I do it with all of those. Now I could have sat down and wrote the whole thing. I do write as well, but usually if I shoot, I don't write. I outline because the dialogue and stuff is going to be better. It's not going to be as contrived because there's a lot of people, for some reason, me included, when I'm writing something, it's not going to, if I'm writing dialogue, it might not sound like actual dialogue. Now, if I say it, it's going to sound like actual dialogue, and that's what I'm looking for. So sometimes, even when I'm writing, I'll say it out loud instead of typing it and record it, then, you know, listen back later and type it out. You know what I'm saying? That kind of thing. But overall, it's just the same thing. If you have improv skills, you have writing skills. If you have writing skills, you have improv skills. Editing is for afterwards, right? You can't really edit and improv. You can't really edit and write at the same time. You know, it's like cooking barbecue while cleaning up all the mess that you have from making that barbecue. You know what I'm saying? You can do one or the other, but they're separate things. If you're cooking, that's in the oven, that's doing its own thing, or, on the barbecue or whatever, fine. You know, you have time to be able to clean this up. But when you're writing and stuff, you don't. You know what I mean? Writing and editing are completely different. And that's why I'm saying writing and improv are the same, because it's just the creation aspect. That's just all there is to it. Welcome. But yeah, I could keep saying it in a bunch of different ways, but it's really just that. Writing is just doing improv. If you can do improv, you can write, because it's coming up with stuff. Writing and editing are 2 separate functions. You cannot write and edit at the same time. Oh, that's awesome, man. And the reason I say that is, all right, I've been a musician off and on for what? It's 24 years now. I've done stand up, I've done all this other shit, right? And I'm letting you know, when I was doing stand up, I could not write and edit at the same time, because the editing would get in the way of the joke, disrail the joke, make the real joke didn't work, because I'd be overthinking it and all that. If I'm not the best at memorization, so if I were to try to memorize lines and this whole thing, personally, it would turn out horrible, because that's not my strength. But I can improv something like that. You know what I'm saying? I can do the creative aspect. I can't really do the parodying as much. And with improv, what it is just basically getting rid of the whole parodying part of it. So if you think you can't do one, you can do it. You can do either one. People improv all the time, right? Let's put it this way. Have you ever lied in your life? Chances are yes. That was improv. That's all it is. Improv is just lying. Writing, unless we were doing something that's nonfiction, is just lying. So, I'm from America, man. But hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. I used to look at it differently and think, well, with writing, it has to be this, it has to be that. And a lot of people will say you have to go to school for it and all this shit, which you don't. I've known people that have wrote things, that have acted in movies, not just small stuff, big stuff as well, that have no acting training and nothing else like that, right? So saying that you can't act or you can't write or you can't do any of this creative shit, you're lying to yourself. Now you might see a level of it in your head like it has to be this good, this, that. And because it's not gonna be this or that, I'm not gonna do it, and I get that, right? We've all been there with that shit. So you get what I mean? But improv and writing, it's just the same mental process. And look at what they ask for with improv. They ask for a character and a situation and a location. Now, I didn't realize until just now, to be honest with you, um, what I've been saying is basically just that. When I talk about writing, usually I'm like, all you need is a character, location, and a situation. So that means know what it is or anything like that. It's not that hard to do. Situation is, what are they doing at that time? Are they at work? Are they at home? What is it that's currently happening? Not what's the situation in the world, what's the situation there? Location, like I said, are they at work? Are they this? Are they that? And then location, let's say they're at work. Okay, are they working? Are they not working? Are they getting in trouble? Are they slacking off? What are they doing there? You have those three, and then anything after that is a choice. Because all stories are is making decisions, asking and answering questions. Let's say this person's at work, right? They don't really want to be there. They're messing around. Are they going to leave early? Are they going to try to get fired? Are they milking it because they know they can get away with it? Okay. You answer that and you can keep going. That's the same thing that happens in improv, just in improv, it happens in real time. In writing, we usually take our time with it and we, you know, kind of will go at it slowly and be like, is this the right choice? Is that the right choice? Now, if you don't, and I try not to do it that way anymore, it comes faster and the stuff actually makes more sense. If you don't know what I'm saying, Prince, I'm just talking about, writing versus improv. So that's it. I said that's what this video is about, and that's what it's about. You know what I'm saying? So, sorry if you can't understand me. I know I'm not always the easiest to understand, but yeah, there you go. But that's 8 minutes. Yeah, this was like a 30-second video anyway, so should have been that long, but took a lot longer than that.